Hey guys, what's going on? January 11th, 2019, and we are back on Facebook Live. Got a little delay here. All right. So what's going on, guys? January 11th, 2019. We've been coming at you every day, giving you a little bit of information on how to use 2019 to your best advantage and how to get in shape. You know, 2019, people came into the year and they had some ideas. They said, you know what? Maybe it was you. Maybe you said, hey, man, I've got an idea about getting the best shape of my life this year. And, you know, I'm nervous today. It's weird. I'm never nervous, but I'm kind of like jumbling my words. Let me start over. Let me get fresh and clear here, okay? For those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Garza. I'm the founder here at Pureline Nutrition. If you don't know about us, we've got 6 stores here in the great state of Texas. We also have a online business at thepureline.com, and we sell to a bunch of stores throughout the USA. So really appreciate you going to our website and checking us out at thepureline.com. So, you know, over the last few days, like I was saying, I've been talking about trying to put your plan together for 2019, figuring out exactly what you need to do and how you're going to do it. And we've talked about a few things over the last few days. The first day we talked about actually putting your nutrition in order, how to figure out what your macronutrients are, put that all together in a plan that you could follow. And then the second day, I think yesterday we talked a little about cardio and what kind of cardio to do, what kind of cardio is best for you, putting a plan together. And just so you know, I'm looking at 2 cameras here. I'm looking at Instagram and Facebook, so we're live on both platforms. But you know, I have 2 different things that I want to talk about today. Number one, I want to talk about training, because I think that that's one area that people kind of really get a little bit confused about, and especially if you're just beginning. If you're just getting into the game, you're just going to the gym again, you're just starting to work out again, and you need a good basic plan to follow, then I want to let you in on what I call the basic formula. This is my basic formula that I give to, let's say, the female or the guy that hasn't been to the gym in a while, or maybe they've been to the gym but they just don't have any structure, they don't have any plan, they just kind of go at it. This is a very simple program, and the reason I like it is because a lot of us are super busy. I don't know about you, but yeah, I tend to have pretty packed days, so I've got to kind of figure out how to use my time in 2 ways. Efficiently, number one, I've got to use my time effectively. That means I can't spend 3 hours in the gym. That means I can't work out all day long. And I need to plan my workouts around days that I have the time to do them. So that brings into the question, or brings to mind the question, you know, how am I going to work out effectively if I don't have a lot of time and I just, you know, I'm so busy? And that's where my basic female and my basic male plan come into play, and I've used this for years, guys. I've been doing this for like 26 years, and this plan always works. I remember the first time I gave it to somebody, I was in college back in 2000, somewhere probably 94 to 95, 96, somewhere around there, and I had a buddy who was a wrestler. He was wrestling in college, and he needed a good plan that he could be on that didn't take too much time but still, you know, worked the entire body. And this is the plan I put him on. And man, he came back a month later after doing it for 4 weeks, and he was just blown away by how much he changed and how effective the workouts were. And then, interestingly enough, the same type of workout, and I know this is going to sound crazy, I've used for females who are just starting out, because the actual exercises and the workout pretty much remain the same. The intensity varies based on how many sets and reps you're doing and things like that. But I want to give that to you. Basically, I'm going to give you an idea of what the basic female and the basic male workout is, and you can just kind of put it into your own plan, whether you work out Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays, or maybe you work out Tuesday, Thursdays, or Saturdays. And yeah, there's a lot of you guys out there who are following splits where you work out like every day, or you work out 2 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, and that's cool. Do your thing. This is just a good base program. I myself go back to this program every once in a while when I just need to kind of get rebooted, get back into the game a little bit, and just say, you know what, I want to work. In fact, I actually use this program when I've been training super hard for like 6 to 8 weeks, and I need a little bit of a break, and I just kind of come down a little bit. I cycle down, and this is a cool program for that. So what I'll probably do is, if you send me an email to info@thepureline.com. If somebody could write that in the comments for me, because I've got two phones going. Info@thepureline.com. If you send me an email there and just say, hey man, send me that basic plan, I'll go ahead and forward you the plan. That way you can have it. And again, whether you're a male or a female, you can, either one of you guys can use this plan. It works really well. So let me get to the plan. And I utilize 3 components when I do this plan. Number 1, I want to make sure that it's done in a quick amount of time. Number 2, I want to make sure that you get results and that the effectiveness of the workouts are there. And number 3, efficiency. Efficiency is doing the most amount of work in the shortest amount of time possible. In my experience, or what I'd like to stay with, is right around 45 to 50 minutes. So try to keep the workouts around 45 to 50 minutes, okay? So here's the basic idea. I'm going to try to use the board behind me to walk you through this. Hopefully it works. Now, is everybody seeing this out there? Put some wow faces or something if you're seeing this, or put some thumbs up so I can make sure that everybody's actually seeing the board behind me. Yes? No? Cool. Okay, so we're going to break this into 3 days. That's the first thing I want you to do, is figure out which 3 days you want to work out. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. And the reason I break it up like that is because, again, this workout is based on helping people who have busy lives and are doing a lot of stuff get the most out of their training, get the most out of their workouts, even though they're only working out 3 times a week, or let's say 3 hours a week. So pick one of the two. Let's pick either, I'm going to say Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Can everybody see that? I know it's very small, guys, but it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. Figure out kind of in your day and in your lifestyle, basically in your monthly routine, what would work best for you. Would it work better to do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? Everybody's different. In fact, some people may do Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. It just kind of, the whole idea is that you get the workout done over the period of 7 days, the 3 workouts. And it's very simple. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to train major body parts. If you're a female, I say you don't have to use the word train unless you're pretty intense, but I would say you're going to work out major body parts. So basically you're going to pick a movement for your back, a movement for your legs, a movement for your shoulders, a movement for your chest, and a movement for your arms, okay? So now you have, let's say for back, let's kind of go through this. So back, let's say a lat pull, right? That's a pretty standard exercise that everybody knows about. Lat pull down to the front, right? Second thing, they're going to pick, let's pick a leg movement. Let's pick, for all the chicks out there, let's do squats. So all the girls love squats, right? For shoulders, let's pick a shoulder press. Excuse my writing too, I know it's ugly. I'm just trying my best to kind of be on both cameras here. For chest, how about we do like an incline press? And for arms, a bicep curl. Okay? So now we have a back movement, a leg movement, a shoulder movement, a chest movement, and an arm movement. So if you look at that, you're pretty much training the entire body. You know, you've got all the major body parts, and the movements are compound movements. They're movements that involve more than one muscle group. They're not just kind of isolation movements like a one-arm lat pull. It's actually a 2-arm lat pull. You're using the entire back, and that's the idea. The idea is to find movements that you can incorporate more muscle groups in so that you're getting the most substantial amount of work from the work that you're doing, or the activity or the training that you're doing, right? So now we have these 5 exercises that we did. Now we get into the question of sets and reps. Well, it's very simple. Let me kind of backtrack a little bit. If you're a guy who works chest and you do chest, you usually, for the most part, everybody does about 15 to 16 sets for chest. The reason this workout is so cool is because you can still do the same amount of work. Like you can do 15 or 16 sets for chest, but you're going to do it over the course of a week. So that means every time you go in, you're going to train the muscle with a little bit more intensity. So that's really awesome, okay? So let's say for back that we do 3 to 4 sets here. Let's say for legs, we do 3 to 4 sets here. Shoulders, 3 to 4 sets here. Chest, 3 to 4 sets here. Y'all seeing that? Yeah. And arms or biceps, 3 to 4 sets here. So the whole workout was basically either going to fall into 15 or 4, 8, 12, 20 reps, 20 sets, right? Basically, the entire workout is just going to be either 3 to 4 sets here, 3 to 4 sets here, 3 to 4 sets here, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. So you get that idea, right? So now we've done an entire workout in 55 minutes to 1 hour. And we've gotten everything in for those major groups, right? So now what's the next step? The next step is to come back, okay? To come back on Wednesday, come back on Thursday, or your second day. Let's call this A workout here, and let's call this B workout here. So the next step is to come back on B day, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and pick the same, you're going to have the same body parts you're going to work, right? It's going to be exactly the same. Back, legs, shoulders, chest, and instead of doing the biceps this time, we're going to do the back of the arm or the tricep, right? So we've got the same 5 body parts, but here's the trick. We're going to use completely different movements this time. So for back, instead of doing a lat pull down, we're going to do a back row, right? For legs, instead of a squat, we're going to do a leg press. For shoulders, instead of doing a shoulder press, we're going to do a lateral raise. For chest, instead of doing incline press, we're going to do a fly. And for triceps, instead of doing a bicep curl, we're going to do a tricep extension. So here, we essentially did the same thing, we just switched the exercises out, okay? And here we're also going to be doing 3 to 4 sets. So you get the idea? Basically, we're doing the same, we're working the same muscle groups, but with a different exercise. So we're creating different intensities, different paths of movement, allowing the muscle to work in different ways. And if I did the same exact thing for, let's say, number 3, and I did a completely different day, so let's say this was Monday, this was Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, this was Thursday or Friday, and then I did one more day to make my 3 workouts of the week, say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? Friday we would follow the same exact pattern. Basically, we would do the same thing. We would find 5 different movements than what we've already done in the week, and we would stimulate the muscle that way, okay? So this is what I call the basic workout. It's a very simple workout. It's basically a 3-day split. Again, we did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. You pick the major muscle groups, you find an exercise that you like for those major muscle groups, and then every workout you change that. The only exception is the last thing, arms. You do biceps on one workout, triceps on the next, biceps on one, triceps on the next. So alternate those 2, okay? Now this works for guys and girls. You don't have to be a bodybuilder. You don't have to want to get big. This works for everybody. Now the amount of weight will obviously change based on, I'm laughing because one of my buddies said, is that Greek? Yeah, he's right. It looks like Greek. But like I said, email me at info@thepureline.com and I'll send you this workout for free. That way you can actually have a PDF of it and you understand what I'm saying, because I know it gets a little tricky up here, but I'm trying to get my point across. It's just basically you're working out 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday. You're hitting the same muscle group over those 3 workouts. So you're either doing you're probably doing 9 to 12 sets total for the muscle group, but instead of doing it on one day, you're doing it all over the course of 7 days. So it's a really efficient way to work out. And like I was saying, you don't have to be a guy to follow this. You can be a girl, and you can use lighter weights. Just focus on contracting, focus on feeling the movement, really working the muscle, and that will still put you in a good place to help tone you up and give you the body that you're looking for. Now, if you combine this workout with the 3 things that I talked about, which are nutrition, cardio, we talked about that. Actually, we're missing one more, supplementation, but we'll probably get into that next week, guys. So you can kind of tune in on Monday, and we'll talk a little bit more about what supplementation is best for you. And somebody just told me that this is all backwards. Great. So it probably doesn't come out correctly. So if it didn't come out correctly, that's a total bust. I apologize. And we will make sure and send you the PDF. Again, somebody put that in the comments. info@thepureline.com. Email me, and I will send you a PDF and an explanation of how this works. Again, I apologize. We didn't realize that it was going to be backwards. But anyway, the idea, guys, is to use a 3-day split. If you're just starting out, or if you want to get back into it, or you want a good program, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And I'll send you the information on how you can actually do that. So aside from that, there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about today that aren't about workouts. And number one is we just started our sign up for our 56-day challenge. You can go to 56daychallenge.com. Could somebody put that in the comments too? 56daychallenge.com. That's going to actually be our website that will have all the information for our weight loss challenge, which is based on percent of body fat lost. You can register at any Pureline Nutrition store near you. Go to McAllen, Brownsville, Corpus, San Antonio, Austin. Any of the stores are doing it. Online, we're not doing it quite yet. If you guys are not in Texas, it's still only for our local stores. But still love to help you out, guys. If you guys need information, go to thepureline.com. We've got a lot of good stuff out there that can help you out. Aside from that, we are also doing something really, really cool over the next week. And that is releasing something that is going to be very, very interesting in terms of fat loss. This is obviously the month where everybody wants to get lean, get in shape, burn fat, and look better. And there are some things out there that can help you. I talked a little bit about a super L-carnitine yesterday that's kind of starting to make waves in the industry. And we actually have something really unique put together, but I'm not going to talk about that until next week. Just want you to know that we've got it in the works. It's right here. And we'll probably be releasing it on the 21st. And I think you guys will get real excited about it when you actually find out what it is, how it works, and what it can do for you. So that's it for today, guys. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask today, just shoot them out there, and we'll take a second to answer those. Again, I want to say that you can get all the information that I just talked about by going to info@thepureline.com, sending me an email, say, hey, Aaron, I want that basic plan that you were talking about on the Facebook and Instagram live feed video, and I'll put it up for you. I'll send you an email because I know this was probably very not well planned out at all, but that's kind of how we do things. We just do it. But other than that, send that over, and I'll help you guys and get that information to you, okay? All right. I'm glad you guys came by today. Tell your friends. Next week, we're going to be doing this all week. We're going to be going live on Facebook and Instagram. So if you guys have any questions or anything, shoot them to us. And also, do me a favor, send me questions about what you want to know about. Let me know a little bit more about what you guys your goals are, what you want to be doing in 2019 in terms of changing your body. And I'll do my best to help you guys out and get you there and get you all the info that you need, all right? All right, guys, hey, thanks for tuning in today, and I hope to see you soon. Have a good weekend. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, it's got to be a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you next time. Thanks.